Hello. So we're gonna just wait a couple minutes. What's up, Casper? Welcome. Is everybody put in the box? Oh my yes. Um, hopefully they got the message in the chat. Hello, Milo. How you? Thank you. Big 84 in the building. Hey, Stacy. Hey, looks like all my guests are here. Could you guys request the box? Hello. Kitty, ready? Alright. What up? All right. Good evening. Welcome. How y'all doing? Welcome to Adult Talk, Season 5, Episode 1. Okay. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You. Here, where anything goes, I'm creating dialogue to bridge the communicational gap between men and women here every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tonight I have these amazing guests here. It's, you guys, I hope you are in for a treat. I hope you guys enjoy tonight's episode. And I hope my guests are up in the box. Yes. Hey. All right. I'm going to pull up 84.
What's up, yo?
Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. All right. Good evening. Hey, welcome. So, 84, could you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? What brought you to Tag and where you from?
I first started streaming on POF Meet Me. I was over there for about a year. Things died down over there, so me and my number one and number two said, let's jump ship, so let's go to Tag. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a month. It was very hard for me to pry myself from the other side, but
Me
I
too.
came over here and I never left. Now I've been streaming for, I want to say, about a year and a half now. I just got my top badge end of January.
Hey,
So
congratulations.
it was definitely a grind, definitely a struggle. People come and go all the time, but it's
Mhm.
definitely been fun. So y'all can catch me streaming anywhere from mornings to late evenings. That's pretty much when I go on. I usually take the weekends off, but unless I'm like super bored or something, then you'll find me somewhere.
Okay. Hello, Kay. What's up? L. The drug is in the building. Hey, L. One of the
Hi.
scouts, one of my family members. Mary.
Yes. Big
Hey.
Scout stuff.
Could you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself? What brought you to Tag and where you from?
Yes. So I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from Pittsburgh, go Steelers. My name is El the Drug. And yeah, I've been on tag for um off and on since quarantine, to be honest with you. But I just recently came back and started streaming consistently every weekday. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's kind of like a form of therapy for me. So it's always fun to come on here and hang out with people with good energy. And that's just what I encourage in my stream, and that's what I like to be around. I do a show every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern called How to Bag a Baddie. It is the only show on Tagged where we explore both dating and being a modern day woman. And I had Mo Sexy to You. I kept calling her Mo Too Sexy last night, but Most Sexy to You was my guest yesterday on the show, and it was a really, really great episode. And I just hit my 10 million, my goal 3. Shout out to Casper, shout out to the
Yeah.
Scout. So it's a really good week for me. I'm feeling good in this tag land. So come through, catch a vibe. Make sure you fave me, and make sure you fave everybody with that yellow and green symbol in their name, because that's where I be at. You feel me? Shout out to the Scouts.
Hey, okay. Hello, Miss Stacy. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is
Good
Stacey Michelle.
evening.
I'm actually from South Carolina, but I live in Georgia now. I started streaming late January. I actually have a show every Sunday. It's Word on the Tag Streets, where I just kind of hang out in everybody's stream and then come on Sunday and just talk about how fabulous you guys are. I am, however, on summer break. I'm not on the app this summer until September, so I can travel and hang out in the
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. I want to say welcome to you all. Thank you for being a part of Adult Talk. So this week's question of the week. I'm going to start off with that, and we're going to go. I'm going to ask you first, Miss Big 84 up in here. I'm going to need you to go first for me, okay? Big Double in the building. Hey, what's up, Double M? Yeah, so the question of the week. How would you describe the process of falling in love?
Yeah, you asking the wrong person. Let me see. The process of falling in love. Well, me, anyways, personally, I have to create that foundation with that person. So once I catch that vibe, that energy base, after that, it's like build a friendship. I want to know everything about you, your likes, your dislikes, what you like to do on a daily basis, what makes you mad, so I don't make you mad. But I just think as you go along and you build that friendship and you just go through obstacles in life together, either if it's on an app or off the app, and it just feels like that. And a lot of people end up falling in love like that. I was in a relationship for 17 years and I met that person on social media, so we can definitely work out that way.
Okay. Well, Miss L.
Yes, ma'am.
How would you describe the process of falling in love?
Effortless, right? Effortless. Like you just are constantly like enthralled with like that person. You just want to be around them. You just want to spend time with them. You feel yourself like just thinking about them and smiling. It's almost like all of those things that we see in a movie, you start to actually feel, right? Like those butterflies, that feeling of someone getting you, kind of that sense of belonging. It's a really special feeling. And it's honestly a feeling that I don't know that everyone gets to experience. But I guess if I had to sum it up into like a short description, it would definitely be like effortless bliss.
Okay.
Blissful.
Nice. Oh, that sounds peaceful. Yes, sound like it's a blend.
Right.
All right. If you guys are just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk. Tonight I have these beautiful guests here. We got Miss 84 in the building. We got LD Drug is here, and we got Stacy Michelle. If you guys are here and you hear the questions, you're more than welcome to answer the questions as well. And please do so, okay? So our recap, we just asked a question about how would you describe your process in falling in love? If you guys didn't have an answer, could you go ahead and answer? It will be great. 84, I have my next question for you is, why do men not trust women?
Is there idiots? um, Honestly, nowadays I kind of agree on the men's aspect of why they don't trust women, and it's just the fact because there's not a lot of women out there like that are humble, that are real, like they're just out to finesse somebody or see what they can get out of that man or what that man can do for them, but they don't want to do their part anymore. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons why a man can't trust a woman, and she always has like A, B, and C, and they don't like to give them options all the time. So
Mm.
that's what I see a
What
lot.
would you say that it's majority or like, cause you like you saying it for all women or some women?
I would say some women. There very few percentage of us humble, real, like ride or die
Hmm.
women left, like that are not out to finesse somebody. We ain't
Right.
like here to use a man as an ATM or his car or whatever. Like we actually enjoy the person and love the person, and I think that percentage is really small these days.
Mm. I don't think it's small. I think it's just it is, but it's rare. It's like rare. It's a handful. Like 'cause there's still some women that's out there. It just not
Hmm.
all.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay. All right, Miss L. Why do you think men don't trust women?
Mm, no. Okay. So, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair and say that I don't think it's exclusive to men trusting women. Like I think that women don't trust men either, right? Like it takes a long time for me to trust somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just one sided. But if I had to talk specifically about why men don't trust women, I think it goes into a lot of honestly the now before I say this, right? I understand that there are people that have been hurt, right? There are people who have experiences they've been hurt by a woman. So like, you know what I mean? That maybe affects their trust issues or the way that they perceive things now. But excuse me. But I would be mad at myself if I didn't mention the effect that just society has on like disrespecting women, right? Taking credibility away from women,
Mhm.
and ultimately making it okay to downplay or downgrade or degrade women. So you know,
Mhm.
I think that respect and trust go hand in hand. So if we're disrespecting women in an open form to the point that we're telling them what to do with their bodies, then trust is not far behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't trust them either as a result, like I was saying. So,
Because they done a lot
especially, you
too.
know,
It's a
if I may
two-way
be so
street
bold as
because
to
you
say,
don't know.
especially, what'd you say?
I said it's a two-way street because you don't know what that person had experienced previous to them hurting that person. You feel me? So it's like
Right.
miserable people hurt miserable people. You know what I'm saying? Misery love company.
For sure.
So,
For sure.
um, but yeah, go ahead. And I don't mean to interrupt. You know.
No, that's okay. But yeah, I was just, yeah, I think it's just, essentially it is I do think that the society, the way that we govern, heavily influences that. I think that that trickles down into the culture in which we live, like the music we listen to. Like Future is toxic AF, okay? Drake is getting there, okay? And we praise these dudes. We praise them like
I
they
don't.
say in something that was written in Psalms, and it's not. And it's not. And y'all can say I'm salty, but guess what? Guess what? The truth stings when you add the salt to it, okay? Period.
Right.
Get me off here. Get me off here. Get me off here.
Hey, okay. So, Miss Stacy,
Yeah,
um,
I can answer that question.
why do you feel that look, you got me all tongue tied right now. Why do men not trust women?
I think men don't trust women because there's a lot of pillow talking going on, right? Every time, like it's a lot of times women will get out of one relationship and then we'll get in another and we'll talk about our ex and we'll say he's this and he's that. Or we'll just have conversation with our homeboys at work talking about a guy we were dating. You know, we'll be like, he's this and he's that. And then the guy is see us with our friend, our male friends, and she is with the guy. And it's like, okay, so this is what y'all women do. Y'all talk about us, y'all pillow talk about us, and then y'all want us to trust y'all. So because you gotta understand, we talk as women, but men talk a lot as well. So they're gonna always go back and be like, you know what Stacey said about you? You would not believe it.
They just like the women's, okay? They just like the women.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm guilty of it too, right? Pillow talking, I'm guilty of it. But I mean, I think that's one of the reasons why men don't trust women, because they're like, man, if I tell this girl all my business, all my problems, as soon as she get mad at me, she's gonna tell her homegirl, she's gonna tell my friends or whatever. So yeah, I think it's a lot of pillow talking.
When you say pillow talk, they pillow talk too.
Yeah,
they pillow talk too. So
They don't even need the pillow to talk. They be running it. You got your
right,
eyes,
just running it all the time, running it.
They don't do
okay.
Don't do. You heard me.
All right. So 84.
Yeah.
If you walked into a room with everyone you've ever met, who'd you go looking for?
Friend wise or family? Everybody?
Friends, it's all the people that you didn't met. Who would you go looking for?
My best friend.
Your best friend?
Stay high. He on the app too. I would definitely go looking for him.
Okay.
That's my security right there. So yeah, that's like my comfort. So I would definitely go look for him in a big old crowd like that at first. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. So Miss L, who would you go looking for? If you walked into a room with everyone you ever met, who'd you go looking for?
Is this dead or alive?
It don't matter. It's whoever you met. That's a loaded question.
Yeah, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my sister.
Okay.
But like, if I had to choose one, my mom. My
Your
mom
mom.
is my baby. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can understand that. If you guys are just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk, where anything goes. Here we have our special guests, Miss 84, Miss L, and Miss Stacey is in the building. We are having a whole little vibe over here. Thank you guys for tuning in to Adult Talk. That's every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Miss Stacey, how would you, if you walked into a room with everyone that you ever met, who'd you go looking for?
I'm gonna be selfish. 50 cents.
Y'all,
I got to meet him twice, and when I tell you, like, he is the most softest, most smellingest. I mean, he smells so good, gentle man you ever met. I mean, and just really, really kind. So if I got the opportunity to walk in the room and he was in there, I would go straight to him and be like, "You remember those pictures we took?" Like,
hey, yo.
Okay. All right. That sounds like it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody smells nice, you know.
Man,
You know, they smell nice.
So good.
Okay. Miss 84. Hello, mulatto. How would you describe the most beautiful thing in the world?
The most beautiful thing in the world. Something that you just attracts your attention, where you can take that deep breath. You have that instant sign of like peace and comfort, and it's just like your sanity is just like at peace. You forget about time, you forget about things around you. Like, it's just, to me, that is definitely peace.
Thank you, Rolando.
Mhm.
Um, that was it for you?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that's
All right,
all.
Miss L, how would you describe the most beautiful thing in the world?
Um, Peaceful, fulfilling, purposeful, um, graceful, forgiving. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm describing. It sounds like I'm describing love, right? Like I guess love is the most beautiful thing in the world, right? Like I'm saying, like patience, kindness, like all the things that like you think of whenever you actively choose to love someone. And I think that's beautiful. Choosing someone to love and be with them, I think that's beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna go in the comments. Casper says a fresh New York steak
Bruh.
cooked medium
What?
with a loaded baked potato and a glass of ginger ale.
And you know that my answer was like so nice, and he just ruins it. He ruins my life.
Right.
Like Casper ruins my life.
Seriously.
You're lucky he gave me my 10 milli. He ruins my life.
So, Miss Stacy, how would you describe the most beautiful thing in the world?
I think it would be like just breathtaking, like just uh, you know, it just would make you freeze. Like, is this real? Yeah.
Okay. 84.
Yes.
Um, my question to you. Can you share a story about a significant event that caused a positive change in you as a person?
I'm gonna try not to go too detail into that because it'll get emotional for me. But something that really changed me the way to think about
Hi.
everything. It might sound bad, but the passing of my father,
Mm,
even though it's a sad thing to go through, the way it happened,
right.
um, it actually gave me a different look of how to look at things because he would always felt fine in everything. He was, never sick, always went to work, always did for his family. He was like my rock, my best friend at the same time. And
Mhm.
all of a sudden, he just wasn't feeling good and got diagnosed with cancer that was non surgical. He was stage 4, and a month and a
Mm,
half later, he passed. So even
My
though I was there
condolences.
every step, it made me look at a lot of things completely different. It even
Right. I
sent me
know. I
into
know.
like a depression, suicidal stage.
Mm,
But I was able to get out of that, and ever since then, I've always looked at everything completely different. Like not
mm,
taking things for granted or things like that, or because you seriously never know when your time is up.
mm.
right. I can understand that because I done been through some things myself. So my condolences to you. If you guys are just now tuning in, you're late. Okay. I mean, it started at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Adult Talk, but we're glad you chimed in to our episode tonight. Hey, okay, Miss L, can you share a story about a significant event that caused a positive change in you as a person?
Um, oh, okay. So, first of all, 84, gotta say it like foe. 84, thank you for your vulnerability and sharing that with us. That was really brave and that was really powerful. And I appreciate you letting us be a part of that moment. So thank you. My deepest
Thank you.
condolences to you. Your beauty or your strength is beautiful. So thank you for
Mhm.
sharing that with
I
us.
appreciate that.
Um,
Thank you.
for sure, for sure. Um, So, the first thing that popped into my head was like my last relationship, right? I was in a relationship for a super long time, like 9 years. And I just knew like that was my final step. Like that was it. That was my last stop, whatever. And, my world was rocked when I found out that, my fiance had stepped out on me. And it was like, I mean, when I found out, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's
Hey, I
funny
know
now.
that
It's
feeling.
funny now, right? Like it's funny now, but like I literally like passed out. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. And the reason why I'm telling you all of those things is because I want you to know how far down I was, because like the come up was crazy. Like when I got the opportunity to learn myself, to understand myself, to be gracious with myself, I unlocked a mindset that has set me free in so many ways. And that's why I'm such a huge advocate for self love and for
Mhm.
people going on that healing journey and doing that hard work, because not only is it liberating, it's actually like healing. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, who, when I tell you I couldn't smile, I couldn't talk, like I wouldn't be able to do this without healing the way that I did. Like I mean
Mhm.
that 1000%. So that was like the most significant thing that I could think of that happened to me, that I'm willing to share on here. And
Yeah.
but yeah, it really ignited me loving me understanding how important it is to love me. And like now I have this unshakable foundation that cannot be moved. You know what I mean? And it feels really
Mhm.
good and it feels really powerful. So I'm grateful to have that be a part of how I came into who I am.
Okay. Yes, that is powerful. Um, I can relate to your story because I know how it feels and what I
Mm,
went through. So it's like when you was telling it, I was like, oh, I was that person, because it was hard. Because you wake
yeah.
up crying and
Ooh,
all that.
girl.
It take a lot. Like it take a
Girl.
lot. It take a lot. And you have to really, really talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's good to take breaks after relationships. It's not good to jump into something new
For sure.
because you need to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? Heal yourself. And it took me a minute to heal, where to get over and be like, if that person calls, it's nothing to me. Like, oh, yeah, and
Yeah,
click.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the time of it happening, you would answer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. But yes,
Tell
thank
your
you.
story, Casper.
Tell your story. Okay, Miss Stacy.
Um,
What? I mean, can you share a story about a significant event that caused a positive change in you as a
yeah,
person?
yeah. I had an opportunity to meet a deaf man and actually had a conversation with
Hey, thank you, Tatum.
um and after meeting him, I decided to actually join their organization and join their board and got to be around individuals that are hard of hearing or deaf. And one that kind of changed my perspective, like just made me become a better person when I saw how those individuals can communicate with each other and how beautiful that language was. It made me look at people with different abilities
Mhm.
differently, like, and not differently in a bad way, but in a way where I just accepted them for just like for
Who
whoever
they
they were.
was?
Like I was, yeah, like it just gave me a better perspective on how to interact with people with different abilities, how to talk to them, and actually learn more about their different abilities once I had that conversation with that deaf man. Yeah.
You see. Okay. If you guys are just now tuning in, welcome to Adult Talk, here where anything goes. I'm your host, Most Sexy to You. We have Big 84 in the building. We got LD Drug, which is one of my family members. Big Scouts is in the building. Thank you, Scouts. All the Scouts, Big Double. M is in the building as well. Big Double. A. And we have Miss Stacy Michelle. I'm glad that you guys tuned in, and thank you guys for being here. Um, you guys in the comments, if you have any things you thinking about over there from these questions, y'all more than welcome to chime in. Hey, we got the fire. We're gonna put it out. Hey, thank you, Teddy. Okay, Miss 84. What qualities? Excuse me.
Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, Teddy. Go crazy, go crazy.
Hey, excuse me. So 84. What
Yeah.
qualities do you value most in a partner, and which do you value the least?
I value the honesty, respect, and the loyalty. Definitely big on that. What I value the least is the lack of communication, like the dishonesty, like being too closed off. Like I'm out in the open. Like when it comes to being close to somebody, like you know my everything, and I just don't like it when people like hide from me or move a certain way. Like even friends, like I don't like that. Be open with me. Be honest with me. I'm more understandable that way than you being closed off.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. I'm going to the comment and say I think if she do this or whatever, she's a keeper or whatever. That's what EB said. EBK. I might have a question or whatever, but I'll ask later. You can ask whatever you like. Just put it in the chat. All right.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Miss L.
Yeah.
What qualities do you have? Like, what qualities do you value most in a relationship? I mean, in your partner, and which do you value least?
I value emotional intelligence. I value emotional intelligence, and I value the ability. I guess this is part of emotional intelligence, but not only being able to identify your emotions and like say what they are, but being willing to say what they are. Right? Like I guess like the communication aspect as well. So like I
Mm-hmm.
value when someone can just like be upfront, like cut out the middleman type of, you know what I mean? Not play with the
Mm-hmm.
on. Um, and I don't value messiness. Like I don't like messy. I'm the type of person like I'm a Virgo. Okay, if you don't know what a Virgo is, like Beyonce's one. Okay, let's just okay. Like it's just it gets a little bit when we don't have like I just don't do messy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people out there. Like I don't like. I feel like you're whenever you in a partnership with somebody in any situation, you're only as strong as your weakest member. You know what I'm saying? If you I mean if I'm holding it down and you out here just willy nilly, frivolously, just out here doing things like making me look bad because I picked you. You know what I'm saying? So at this point now, this is a reflection of my life decisions, and you making me look bad, and I didn't even ask for that. I didn't appreciate it, nor did I ask for it. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
I really can't stand that. I also despise arrogance. I also
Mm.
despise arrogance
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like when you're and y'all look, I'm gonna say a little bit something controversial, but I already feel like when you're a man, you already have this like idea, already this like privilege, right? That like you're entitled to certain things just because you're a man, you live in this a man's world, whatever, whatever. So um when that's coupled when that's coupled with arrogance, it's like um it's unbearable. I can't do it. I won't do it. I can't.
Okay. All right. So, ladies, I'm going to drop you guys down. And when I come back after this break, we're going to let Stacy answer the question. All right, ladies, make sure you put yourselves back in the box. All right. Hello, Bella. How you doing?
I'm good. Oh my God! While I'm
Um,
listening, each
welcome
each
to
of
Adult Talk.
yeah, each of them I relate really. Actually, now me, I'm
Right, you
dealing
supposed
with
to be
like
typing and telling us your side of these questions. But
yeah.
welcome to Adult Talk, Bella. Could you introduce
Ah,
yourself? Could you let our viewers know where you from and what brought you to Tag?
okay. I start streaming like 2019, 2020, but I haven't worked that time. I lost my job since 2020 March, so I'll be active here July 2020. So all my friends didn't know that I'm singing, so they shocked that I start to be active to singer here until
Okay.
now. And then I'm from the Philippines. Actually, in East time, 12 hours difference. So now is Thursday, 10:35 a.m. in the morning. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay. Thanks.
long difference, yes.
All
And I
right.
do streaming like sometimes in the nighttime in East time, but mostly I stream like 8 p.m. so it's 8 a.m. East time. So
Okay.
that's it. Yeah.
All right.
And thank you for inviting me and be part of your event. Oh my god, I really really relate.
No, thank
I
you.
didn't
I
expect that.
appreciate you. So now I'm going to give you the
Anytime.
floor.
Okay. Let's go. Kuya King, Mike. Let's all. Let's do this. I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me, wide and wide. When you come to me, give me everything I need. In a lifetime, my promises and world of dreams. Speak the language of love, you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make me strong. You're simply the best. More than anyone, anyone and anyone, anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your arm. I hang every word you say. Tears apart, baby. I would rather be there. Woo! In hearts, see the stars of every night and every day. In your hearts, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in a better place. You're stuck in my heart, better than all the rest, better than anyone, anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hang every word you say. Tears apart. No, no, baby, I would rather be there. Hey, each time you leave me, I'm losing control. You walk away with my heart and my soul. I can't feel you, but I am alone. Oh, baby, and let go. better than anyone, better than anyone, anyone I ever met. Ooh, I'm stuck on your arm. I hang every word you say. Here I stuck by. No, no, baby, I would rather be there. Oh, you're the best. Hey, thank you. So my another song is this. I'm just relaxing song. Thank you to all the people who show love. Thank you, Zuzi, and salute to the room. Thank you, Certified. Oh, hey, you don't know, babe, when you hold me, and the kiss is slowly the sweetest thing, and it don't change. If I have my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. But you give yourself to me, give it all. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you are, go follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, you're the best part. Ooh, oh, oh, best part. Ooh, oh, best part is the sunrise and those brown eyes. Yes, you're the one that I desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the tiny light I take when my heart hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you are, go follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, you're the best part. Ooh, oh, oh, best part. Ooh, oh, oh. If you love me, when you say something. If you love me, want you, want you. If you love me, when you say something. If you love me, want you, love me, want you. If you love me, when you say something. If you love me, want you. If you love me, when you say something. If you love me, want you, love me, want you. If you love me, when you say something. If you love me, want you. If you love me, wanna say something. If you love me, want you, love me, want you. Hey.
Hey, Rilla, that was beautiful. You can stay right there in the box. I'm gonna add the other ladies in.
Okay. Thank you to all.
Mhm. That was beautiful. That was really
AT.
beautiful. Where
Thank you,
is
Terry.
Elle? Where are you, Elle? Let's see.
Stays.
All right.
Hey, Bella.
Hi, Fabio.
All right. Okay, ladies. So we left off on Miss Stacy. If you're just now tuning in, welcome to Adult
L.
Talk. That means
Bella.
you guys are late and you just now getting here. It started at 10 p.m. But if you still came, we appreciate that. Thank you. If you're in the comments, please make sure to answer the questions as well. We're here every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Adult Talk. Miss Stacy, the question that we had before we got this beautiful, beautiful voice up here from Miss Bella. You feel me? It was wonderful. I loved it. Um, what qualities do you value most in a partner, and which do you value least?
Yeah, so I would have to agree with 84 and L both when they say that they value loyalty, honesty, emotional intelligence. Oh my goodness, L, you hit it on the nail. Emotional intelligence, all of that. And then the least thing that I value is a man that doesn't have a true relationship with his kids. And I'm talking about like when when they're co-parenting. But if I find like I'm talking to a guy and he's like, "Oh, my son lives all the way in Utah, and I see him whenever on FaceTime," that kind of gives me a red flag because I feel like he's not putting in an effort to really spend time with his kids, and that's just something that I don't like. So
Okay. What about you, Miss Bella? I'm gonna ask you the question. What qualities do you value most in a partner, and what do you which do you value least?
In a relationship, I'm dealing with like long distance relationship for almost 3 years, and it's really hard, like on and off. And the description of narcissist person. It's really hard. That's why. Um, but it's okay. I value in some man. Like with all respect,
Okay.
have respect
Mm.
always, and always by your side. But now, in my case, it's really hard. Really, I'm sorry.
No
I'm
worries.
crying.
No worries. I want
Yeah,
it to be a touchy
that's why.
subject.
I'm yeah. I'm in depression, but I try my best to be okay every
Okay.
day. You know, like I don't demand anything, and he knows me, and I hope it's still gonna be changed. I hope because he have angry issues. Like he have an anxiety and everything. So it's really hard. I try my best to be patient for
Okay.
everything and understand because I'm a Filipina. I'm different from US, so I always have a big patience as long as I can. But if I can't, I just let it go and just walk away
Okay.
for a while, and that's it. It's really hard to dealing with that person, but I value always have respect to a man, and have uh encourage, giving you uh a good vibes always. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right. I didn't mean to get you all worked up over
Oh
there,
my
but
god.
I just my encouragement to you is to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Just stay positive and think of happy times. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing negative get to you. Even though it might get you down, just think of your happy space. Think of happy times. That's what I can tell you. So my next question is, which is your preferred method of receiving affection, Miss Bella? How do you like to receive affection?
Um, how do
Yeah,
I
how do you
receive
like to
affection?
how do you like to receive affection? Like what ways make you feel good? That's
Um, like if the person I like always the person like messaging, update me, and when we're talking, just we always talking a lot of things in a positive things. Even a small things that I can appreciate, because even a small things, I probably, if I like that we're talking something, even it's nonsense but we're laughing together, it's mostly important to me. Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
84. What
For
is
me,
your preferred what is your preferred method of receiving affection?
for me, it's words of affirmation. That's like everything to me. It's the small things like paying attention to, you know, my facial expressions, like the way I talk with my body language without saying a word, just knowing me, like the small things and stuff like that is just that's everything to me.
Okay. Miss Stacy, how do you prefer to receive affection?
I like touchy, and I like a lot of adulting. If y'all know what I mean. Oh well, we can say that. I like a lot of intimacy, touching, and adulting. Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you. Okay. What about you, El? What is your preferred method of receiving affection, ma'am?
Well, Mo, I wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you that I like, I want it all. I want it all. I don't want to be limited to one way that I receive affection. I will say that my preferred, I don't know, it used to be words of affirmation. I learned that whenever you like word, like whenever you have to be careful with words of affirmation because you don't want to fall forward. You know what I'm saying? And I would find myself doing that because I love being told how pretty I am and how amazing I am and da 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 da. Like
Don't
tell
we
me that
all?
all day, girl.
Look,
Right?
don't we
And so
all?
I have to be careful with words of affirmation, but I absolutely want words of affirmation. I absolutely want your time. I absolutely want gifts. I absolutely want what are the other ones? Physical touch, and I absolutely want acts of service. Like I want it all because I'm gonna give it all, and that's what I deserve. So
Hey, yeah. So me personally, I like for you to show your show me better than you can tell me. You know what I'm saying? I like surprises. I for sure love flowers. Roses are my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
So I'm big on like romantic stuff. Thank you, Terry. I'm big
Hey,
on the
Terry paid attention.
romance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the touchy touchy. I like the cuddling, the hugging, the kissing, all that stuff, and for sure adulting, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can forget adulting. I don't know about y'all, but I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So what is a red flag that someone is a narcissist? Hey, I would love to hear what you have to say about that. Miss Bella, go ahead.
Oh my god. Here we go again. um the red flag is like because he have an anxiety and an angry issue, like it's like sometimes I don't know if he play with me or he's like that, the one that always have an attitude like that. um because sometimes if he knows that I'm upset, and I cannot handle with him, he gonna be like good man, you know what I mean, you know for a while. And then if he catch my feelings na that he have confidence whatever he wants to do, It's just like going back to again like a negative attitude. It's really hard, it's really hard.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. 84. How would you? Um, so, what's a red flag that someone is a narcissist?
Um, it's somebody that just craves that attention, like wherever he goes. Like you can definitely tell, like by especially a man by his body language and being like super flirtatious or only wanting your time when he wants or whatever. So it's definitely big signs of a narcissist. Sometimes you don't always see them, but it's definitely big signs.
Okay. What about you, Miss Stacy? What's a red flag that someone is a narcissist?
I think when it's kind of like what 84 said, like when it's always about them, like always about them, and they're just fussy all the time and complaining all the time. Unless it's about them, right? If it's not about them, you're fussing and complaining, you're just fussy. But if it's about them, then all of a sudden they're in a good mood. So yeah, definitely fussy. I don't like a fussy man. I don't like a fussy.
I'm fussy.
It's not fussy. I don't say that before. I don't want to say bitchy, but fussy. So there you go.
Okay. So, Miss L, you got the juice over there. What's a red flag when it comes? What is? What's a red flag that someone is a narcissist?
Arrogance, like I
Uh,
said earlier. Yeah, I cannot stand arrogance. Confidence is cool. Confidence is sexy, but arrogance is like ridiculous. And lack of accountability. If you can't own up to what you could have done different, I'm not even saying take the blame. You ain't even got to take the blame or say sorry for real. But if you just acknowledge your contribution to the problem, like then we might could work together because that means you have some sort of ground for understanding. But usually, um, in those types of situations, that's not present. My quick example is like if I come to you and I tell you this is how you made me feel, this is how this situation made me feel, and your response is you shouldn't feel that way because it doesn't make sense for you to feel that way. Whatever the excuse is, like that's whenever I'm like, okay, because I said I like emotional intelligence, right? And I feel like accountability or lack thereof is
is a
like the
part of
direct
that.
opposite of emotional intelligence. Yeah, exactly.
But
I
Okay.
digress.
All right. Hey Bella, could you tell our viewers when you stream, how you stream, and where they can catch you?
um well, I have an Instagram. You can count on me anytime in Instagram. Purple Queen Bella, my IG, and I'm streaming usually nighttime in Philippines time, but sometimes in the afternoon in Philippines, so it's in the middle of the night in US. And then as long as you fave me, you can see me in your faves, and all of you guys are welcome in my stream. So any one of you, if you want to I'm a singer, just let me know. I'm just free, so I can schedule myself, and I'm willing to support your event anytime, even a normal stream or celebration or anything. I'll be there. Yeah, that's why I'm thankful to Sexy. She inviting me, and I love always my exposure and to fave a lot of beautiful people in Tag with her positive vibes.
Okay.
Inspire me a lot.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
being a part of Adult Talk. Okay, Bella.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so related.
All right. 84. Could you tell our viewers when they can catch you, how they can catch you,
once
how
again,
often you stream?
84. I stream pretty much every day. I try to take the weekends off. Sometimes you'll catch me on the weekends as well. Pay attention to my IG, my post, and my story. It'll tell you where I'm at all around the app, whether if I'm in somebody's show, somebody's stream, or streaming myself. I didn't mention in the beginning of the show, I forgot, but I do have a new show, Learning Spanish with 84, every Tuesday,
Okay.
7 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to tap in or have any feedback about that, hit me up on IG. Other than that, I be in these streets somewhere.
Okay. Thank you for being a part of Adult Talk. Hey, Stacy, could you tell our viewers how they can catch you, when they can catch you, and how often you stream?
Yes, okay. So y'all can find me. Just put Stacy Michelle in your Google app, IG. You'll find me. I am on summer break from Tag because I'm in the streets. So I won't be back until September, but I'll post about that. Thank you, Mo Sexy, for inviting me. I enjoyed myself and enjoyed talking with all the ladies. So y'all have a great night.
Thank you, Stacy Michelle. Thank you for being a part of Adult Talk. Miss L, the drug. Hey, Big Scout, Big Scout.
Big
Could you tell
Scout.
our viewers when they can catch you, how they can catch you, and how often you stream, and what you got coming up?
For sure, for sure. So, you can catch me every single weekday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for How to Bag a Baddie, which is the only show on Tag that explores both being and dating a modern day woman. Every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please tap in, please tap in, please tap in. That's my baby, and I've really been working hard on it. So anybody that can be there is definitely appreciated. And you can catch me anywhere with the Scouts. We as a family have content every single day, so you can catch me in the content streams. Shout out to Casper, for he has Geek Out every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and Mulatto, Madam Mulatto has Terra Thursday every single Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. So we've got stuff everywhere. You can always see me where the symbol is, and make sure, yeah, man, How to Bag a Baddie every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, How to Bag a
Tap in, tap
Baddie.
in. Period.
All right. Geeked Out is on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern
And
Standard
it's
Time. And we have Tuesdays with How to Bag a Baddie with L, the drug. Okay. And then on Wednesdays, we have Adult Talk with me, Mo Sexy, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we also on Thursday, we have tarot reading with Mulatto, Mulatto for Top Badge. Hey, every Thursday at 9 a.m. in the morning. If you're looking to get a reading, hit her up, okay? And we have on Saturday She Code with 2 Cent, Sassy, and a host of other ladies. And also, we have on Sundays, y'all make sure y'all tune in to karaoke with 2 Cents. 2 Cents for Top Badge. And thank you guys for tuning in to Adult Talk. Make sure you hit the top 3 bubbles of the stream with the fave. And I hope everybody faved each other in here, because we all should favorite each other. And thank you for tuning in to Adult Talk. I appreciate all of you.
Great job.